music off. I was on earlier, not long ago. I was just going through the news, but my thing cut off. Jurgen Klopp's leaving Liverpool. Hold on, let me just change this light. Give me 1 second. Jurgen Klopp is leaving Liverpool. I need to change this light because I'm in my thing. Hold on. Give me 1 second. That's better. Yeah, Jurgen Klopp is leaving Liverpool FC. I was doing a video earlier. Yeah, I'm back, bro. Yeah, I think my connection, but I'm back anyway. Yeah, I just want to talk a bit more about this. You know, that Jurgen Klopp's leaving. Thanks for coming back, man. Big up, Raheem, man. You're always on this channel. Big up. But yeah, man, Jurgen Klopp's leaving Liverpool. And the trolls are starting on Twitter or X, whatever. But yeah, basically said he's run out of energy to do this. He said the news is coming in now that the players were only informed this morning. So they're saying that the players about Jurgen Klopp's departure, there was only announced, they only was informed this morning. And it's not Jurgen Klopp leaving. It's not just Jurgen Klopp. It's his pet Linda. They're all leaving. His fitness coach, fitness guy. They're all leaving. All four of them. The four main guys that work with Jurgen Klopp, they're all leaving with him. And you usually get that when someone leaves a football club. When someone leaves a football club, it's usually staff as well, not just him. The whole backroom staff's going. So they're already getting ready for a new manager to replace him. His contract runs out. In 2026, so we still have 2 years left on his contract. But he said that he's run out of energy to do this. He's had enough, and he wants to go. He's got no energy left, and he wants to leave next. This season. And look, we're never gonna know. We're never really gonna know what happened. Why he's leaving, his reasons for leaving, but we've just got to take him at face value, because unless he brings out a book and then he puts it in there, that's the only way we're really going to find out. But I've got my suspicions. I know he just became a grandfather. I know recently he became a grandfather, how excited he was to become a grandfather. He highlighted that, I remember, on a video, on an interview last season. He was getting an interview on Liverpool channel. And he was so happy that he was becoming a grandfather for the first time. So maybe he wants to spend time with his grandkids. I don't know. That's one theory. But yeah, yeah, the key opponent, let's set that right where, yeah, we land. People are saying on there the rival fans are going to banter us. It's the way it is. It's part and parcel of being a footballer. You know, people are going to banter us because we're good. Yeah, but it is what it is. Liverpool are leaving. I mean, Jurgen Klopp's leaving Liverpool. But look, we need to start looking for a new manager. There's people saying that Matip deserves a good send-off as well. Whatever, man. Look, I support the club first. I support the badge. I repeat myself again. I support the badge. It's the badge who I support over Jurgen Klopp. I don't care about the players in the past. Steven Gerrard, Robbie Fowler, Steve McManaman, all them players, even before them, the Johnny Barnes, all them ones before my era anyway. All them mans. I support the football club first. That's it. The badge, the flag behind me, the crest, the eagle, the letters. I support the badge first before any player or any manager. I like Rafael Benitez. I thought Rafael Benitez was a good manager. And when he left, I thought, you know what, he's left, but we've just got to move on. We have to move on. And that is it. We have to move on. We can't look in the past and say, you know what, he's leaving. Yeah, look, you can be upset. You can be upset. but we have to move on from this situation. He's leaving. He wants to leave, and that's it. But what we need to do is pick the right manager. There's a few names that are floating around. Obviously, Zidane, which I do not want him by my club. What is this big fixation on Zidane? What? What, because he went to Real Madrid where the team was already there, by the way. The team was already there when he went to Real Madrid. The team was already there, and he had an unlimited budget. Unlimited budget to spend on players. But the team was already there. When Jurgen Klopp came to Liverpool in 2015, the club, the players were in a mess. There was no Steven Gerrard. He just left Liverpool. We had Brendan Rodgers there as a manager. All the players, that Suarez wasn't there. Coutinho was still there. But the club was in a mess. Jurgen Klopp came in with his team and changed the club forever. Won the Champions League, won the league. We won Super Cup, won the FA, we won everything. We won every cup in the game. The only cup Klopp has never won, and this is the trophy that he wants. The only trophy that's eluded him, is the Europa. He's never won. He got to the final, but he's never won the Europa. That's the one that he wants to win, the Europa. That's the club he wants. That's the competition he wants to win. That's the only thing he hasn't won in English football is the Europa League, Europa Cup, and he's got a good chance of winning it. Now, his predecessor, wasn't really. I never really liked him. Brendan Rodgers. I never thought he was the guy for Liverpool. I know we came close to winning the league, but again, we lacked defence. We didn't have our defence there. That's the only. We never had a good keeper. That's why we lost that league that year. But who's going to be the guy to come in and replace Jurgen Klopp? There's names floating around. Xabi Alonso, Zinedine Zidane, even the Brighton manager. But my preference, my number one pick, should be Xabi Alonso. For these reasons. One, he generally loves our club. The guy played for our club. He played for our club. And he generally loves, I've heard interviews in how much he loved Liverpool. Xabi Alonso. So that's your first one. That's for one reason. Two, I think he's a brilliant manager. He learns off Pep. He learns off Rafa Benitez. He learns off Mourinho. He's learned off so many good managers. Very tactical. And I think he's the guy should come in to be the next one when Jurgen Klopp leaves. He should be the guy. Why not? Why not? But that's just my opinion, how I look at it. Look, at the end of the day, I'm one of these guys. Liverpool, I'm a Liverpool fan. I am gutted that he's leaving, but we've got to move on to the next one. I don't like stewing into it. I don't like, I don't like thinking about stuff so long. I just want to, look, Jurgen Klopp's leaving. I can't really get it into words. Jurgen Klopp's leaving. Okay. I'm upset, but let's move on. Who's coming in next? Because like I said, I support the club. I support Liverpool Football Club first before any player, before any manager, before any owner. I support Liverpool Football Club. So, who's going to be the next guy to come in to replace Jurgen Klopp? Who's it going to be? I want to hear your answers in the chat room and I'll bring them up on the screen. Abdul Rahim, why is FSG not coming out and talking about the situation? Because they knew in November, by the way. Maybe Klopp told them. Maybe Klopp has probably said to him, don't bother saying anything, just let me say. We don't know. We don't know what's going on in the back. But all I know that Jurgen Klopp told the owners in November of last year. The players only knew about this Klopp leaving this morning. It was only this morning where the players found out that Klopp was leaving. But all FSG and all that, they knew last year in November. That's what's just coming in now. But it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. we've just got to move on and just look for another manager. Make sure, and the whole backroom staff are leaving as well. It's not just Jurgen Klopp. Pep Linder's leaving as well. His coaching staff, his physio, all the staff, the 4 or 5 main people that worked on the club are leaving Liverpool Football Club as well. But you get that. This is what you usually get in football. When the manager's been there for so long and he comes in with his team, when he leaves, they leave. So they're all leaving Pep Linder. It's like it's a new generation. The end of an era. The end of an era. Maybe the big thing what should happen next for me, that FSG sell the club. That would be the best. FSG sell the club, then it would be an end of a generation. Because what's going to happen is we're going to bring in Xavi Alonso or whoever, and then we're going to get the same crap again. We're going to get the same crap when it comes to budgets. They're going to tie his hands if he wants some like a superstar. They're going to tie his hands and say, look, we can't give you that. All we can give you is that, this budget. Because that's what's going to happen. If FSG do not leave this football club, then we're going to get the same rubbish over and over and over again. Very simple. Over and over and over again. Nothing's going to change. Nothing's going to change. So, I just wanted to get that out there, guys. I know I went live earlier, but I had technical difficulties, and now I'm back. I'm leaving, guys, now. I'm going to be doing my own thing. So, I'll be going live later. We're going to be talking about the FA Cup. And that's it, man. We're going to talk about the FA Cup later. So, big up to everybody. Yeah, could be. Could be. Maybe that will be the end of an era. Because, like I said, if a new manager comes in and he's going to bring... Because Pep Linder's gone as well. They're all going. None of them are staying. Pep Linder, all his staff, all the coaches, all the physio people are going. It's not just Klopp. It's all of them, the whole staff. Now, that's partly end of an era. The only way you're going to get a full end of an era, the only way you're going to get an end of an era, a proper, brand new Liverpool Football Club end of an era, if FSG leave as well. Because Klopp's leaving, his staff's leaving, Pep Linder's leaving. Now we want FSG to leave, then it will be. Because like I said, I know I'm repeating myself, but what's going to happen is, if Alonso comes in to replace Klopp, which I really want to, he's going to have the same crap that Klopp had. He's going to have the same rubbish. If he wants to bring in a top player, remember he's only going to have a limited budget with FSG. They don't care. They just care about profit. They don't care about spending money. And what's going to happen is the manager's going to get frustrated. And if he ain't got the skills to navigate Liverpool out of the situation like Klopp did, then it's over. Then what's going to happen? He's going to fail. Then the fans are going to get on top of him. And then he's going to leave. And then we're going to look for another one. We're going to end up being like Chelsea. We're going to end up being like them kind of clubs where we get a manager, 3-4 months, he's gone. It's only because of Jurgen Klopp's talent. It's only because of Jurgen Klopp's talent for football. Yeah. That's the reason why we're in these cups now. Because he's done it on a limited budget. Now, if you get someone who hasn't got even half of Jurgen Klopp's skills, comes into this club, and he wants his certain player, and the FSG goes, no, you're not getting that. You've only got this budget to play with. He fails, and then the fans will get on top of the manager and on top of the FSG, and then FSG will get rid of him. That's what's going to happen. We're going to end up like Chelsea. That's why I said if Klopp's leaving, which he is, and all his staff leaving, whatever, yeah. Look, I'm a Liverpool fan first before Jurgen Klopp fan. Liverpool fan first before any football player that's ever stepped foot in my football club in my lifetime. Yeah? If Jurgen Klopp's leaving with his staff, now, if they bring in someone else now, we're going to get the same crap as FSG's there. So FSG has to leave as well. Then we can get brand new owners, fresh start, and we start again. As long as we can win a trophy this year, a couple of trophies this year, I'm going to be happy with that. But all I know, the guy that I want to come in is Alonso. But I do not want Alonso to come in and have this FSG crap over his head. Limited budget. You can't buy this. You've got to balance the books. We've got to balance the books. I do not want that. This is why they love. This is why they love Jurgen Klopp. They should have gave Jurgen Klopp more money, and then we would have been more successful. Remember that year, a couple of years ago, we should have won the league, and all we had to do is go out and buy a centre back. It never happened, and because we never bought no one in the January window, because FSG was tight with the money, what happened? We lost the league, and that's all these days. Just care about profit, bro. Just care about profit. Yeah, they are the problem. FSG budget on players 21. Yeah, that's all it is. They get the young youth in, they come in and they expect Klopp, which he's been very successful of doing it. But they want Klopp to nurture the players and bring them up to be superstars. That's the way they save money. Now Jurgen Klopp's not there anymore. That's why I'm saying if they bring this new manager in and they haven't got the skills like Jurgen Klopp where they can get young players and make them into superstars, then it's a matter of time before the fans get on top of that manager. And which they shouldn't really. It should be the owners. They'll get on top. They'll get on top of the owners. They'll get on top of that manager, say he's not the guy, and then he'll be gone. That's it. It's going to be a vicious cycle. It's going to be like Chelsea. Bring a manager in. Boom, boom, boom. You're not working out. Bye, bye. And that's how it's going to be. And that's how it's going to be. But at the end of the day, Jurgen Klopp's going. That's his prerogative. That's what he wants to do. Who am I to? Who are we to tell him to stay at Liverpool? Who are we to tell him, oh, you know what? Klopp, why are you leaving Liverpool, man? Should stay a couple more years. Who are we? Who are we? We don't know what's really going on in his life. Only he knows that. And if he wants to go, he can go. That's it. What can we say? Am I gutted that he's leaving? Of course I'm gutted that he's leaving. I'm upset, but I'm a kind of guy, yeah, if I don't like to stay on a subject too long, right? 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, okay, maximum half an hour. I'm upset. Jurgen Klopp's leaving. Okay, what's next? Who are we getting next? Who are we going to bring in the club to bring calmness to this club? Because it's not just Jurgen Klopp leaving, it's his team as well. So who are we going to bring in into this brilliant football club, yeah, to navigate through this storm? Who are we going to bring? My preference is Xabi Alonso. That's the way I move on. People are going to say, oh, yeah, but Klopp's just leaving. He's leaving. He's left. He's leaving at the end of the season. We've got to move on. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. We have to move in. I don't like to just stew in the past and look back and remember them days here. He was one of the most successful managers at Liverpool Football Club. One of. And I'm gutted that he's going. And he's leaving 2 years before his contract finishes as well. Saying that he's out of energy. I get it. But he's leaving. Now we're going to look to the future and say who's going to be next at Liverpool. Who's going to be the next guy to come in to replace Jurgen Klopp? That's what we should be looking at. And that's where we should be putting our energy now. So, you know what, Klopp? You've been a great service to Liverpool. You've been a great servant to Liverpool, one of the greatest managers in Liverpool history. And I'm sorry you're going. But who's next? Who's the guy who's going to come through the door and make this right for us? And that's it, man. So I'm going to be heading off, man. That's the end of the video. Can you please smack the like button? Smack that like button, man. I'm going to be heading off. Go into the studio and change the text on here. I'll just change this for a minute. I will be doing a space later if you want to join the space. We're doing a space later on me and Tolta Hammer, we're doing an audio space if you want to join us later on. Jurgen Klopp out space, and that'll be playing later on. So if you want to join us for that one, we will be doing that later. Me and Tolta Hammer on Twitch, not on Twitch, on X. That's basically Twitter. So we'll be going to be doing a space later. So if you want to join us on that space, come and join us on that space, and then we can start getting the ball rolling. But that's it, man. I'm heading off now. I'm not going to just sit here like a plum. I'm off. See you later, guys. Big up. Bye.